Howdy guys, Cub here, welcome back to Hermitcraft. Last time we did some trick-or-treating with false symmetry in the last episode. This episode, guys, we're going to be working on our base a little bit. I want to get two things done this episode. I want to get the ice boat road portal to the end built right over here in this section. So this whole section will be an ice boat road to the end. And I also might want to make it out to the Guardian farm as well, actually. That would be kind of useful. And then we also want to get this boat entrance done right here. So I've been working on this room a little bit. We just got, some wood laid down in here. And I'm thinking right now, so right now we launch into this section right here. I'm thinking this is too close to the door. Like, I want to have a couple of blocks here and make this into like an actual proper room with like a little dock type thing here. So I'm thinking we want to have like 4 blocks here of maybe prismarine or something like that. And then we'll have the water start right here. So we'll have to move this whole section and the whole launching mechanism out here, this launching mechanism out here. We'll have to move that over. We also have to put together a lot of redstone to make the boat launch properly, the proper distance, and we also need something in here to pull back the blocks that are going to be the grass blocks that are going to be basically hiding this mechanism back here. I think it's time we now go ahead and get this thing going. You can see I just went ahead and hid the redstone back there with some wood. Although I think on the walls here, I think I'm going to go with some blue walls, like blue concrete, and then maybe some cyan, cyan concrete powder or something like that. That could be really cool. So we might try some of that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this, and I'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we now have quite a bit done in this room right here. First of all, I also improved the redstone right here so that there's no more weird animation with the trapdoor. So, yeah, that's looking good. That's looking really good. Also, we got some decoration done in here. So we have a similar color scheme to what we have over at the AFK fishing farm on the opposite side of our base. And with that same color scheme here, since we're going to have water incorporated into this area. So we went with the blue concrete and then cyan concrete powder, as well as these floating concrete, cyan concrete powder right here. So these are just actually on fences, so produces kind of a cool little half slab of concrete. And you just get a little peek back at the blue, which I really like. You can see the bats are still out in full force. We got 2 over there. We got 1 flying around, so lots of bats still around. This area here, outlined by the dark prismarine, this is going to be where our boats splash down into. So it's about 3 by 10 or so, which should give us plenty of room to, come in right here, splash down right here, and then just continue on for a little bit until we eject out of the boat. And we also want to be able to go out here, so we're going to have a way to, like another sticky piston launcher under here that launches us up and also, activates the exit mechanism. Speaking of the exit mechanism, I've been working out how to do this. And so if I come up here, I'll just show you what I've got so far. So essentially what I want here is I want something like this. So basically this block and these 5 stone blocks should all be grass and or dirt. And these should all retract and should make a 2 by 3 area right here where the boat can fall into. So this would all be gone and we just go right into this area right here from the launcher, which also needs to be moved over. But there is some technical challenges with making this happen. So, one of the big challenges, if I can just get on in here, there we go. One of the big challenges is that we can't really, excuse me, can't really use slime blocks for this. The reason is essentially because, this will be a 6 block push and pull. And if we put slime blocks, all underneath here, like this, to basically pull all these blocks, we'd already be at the push limit. So we can't really use slime blocks over the whole thing. So what I'm going to have to probably do, like I said, we'll probably pull out this block via a piston, like right here. Probably pull this block out with the piston here. Pull these 4 blocks, I think, out with maybe sticky pistons down here. Or sticky slime blocks right here and make just a double piston extender right here. So that'll have to also contend with these jungle slabs. We might just have to remove these in this section. But we'd also like to have something like that in here. So it's going to be kind of a challenge to do. But it should be pretty fun, I think. So Let me just go ahead and just do that. There we go. So yeah, it's a little bit challenging here because we only have basically two sides to work with on this thing, but I think we can get it to work. And also we need to make the redstone to, yeah, basically launch ourselves out. So from this, we have to get it to activate all the pistons and stuff. And then out here, we also have to go from the bottom up. So we have to hook up some redstone to the top system from the bottom and also put a sticky piston with a slime block in there so we can launch out as well. So still quite a lot of challenges. Bat's still hanging around. And yeah, let's get to it. So guys, turns out this is actually way easier than I thought it would be for some reason. Yeah, there you go. It's open. And there you go. It's closed. So yeah, actually pretty quick opening and closing sequence here. So I'm thinking maybe we try something a little bit bigger than this, because this took me all of like maybe 20 seconds to do. So let's just let's make this a 3 by 2 here. Actually, will that work? No, let's make this an irregular shape at 3 blocks wide, and then we can hopefully pull out like a whole 3 by 3 area here. I think that'll work. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's try and make it, yeah, a 3 by 3 area that we open up here instead of just the 2 by 3, because I think that'll be much easier to get in with the boat that way. So let's go ahead and drop down here and let's make that happen. All right, guys. So there we have it. We have the 3 by 3 opening now complete instead of the 2 by 3. So this will make it much easier for us to land our boat in this 3 block wide gap here. And all we got to do, flick the lever, it closes. Flick the lever again, it is opened, and so it's very easy how it works. If I get back here, you can see the redstone. This was actually much easier than I thought it would be as well. So we just have the top pistons here, these top 5 pistons here, all extend individually, and then we have a triple piston extender via slime blocks on the bottom, which covers the far 2 by 2, this bit right here. So yeah, pretty easy. It's pretty quick to open and somewhat quick to close. Obviously, the closing is a little bit slower, but yeah, the opening is pretty quick, so I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, guys, that is the system right there. Fairly straightforward. I can actually show you what it looks like from the inside here as well. If I put this lever down, there's the closing, and there's the opening. So the opening is super quick, which I really like. So that's great. So now what we need to do, we need to move this launcher. We need to move this over a couple of blocks to right here. We need to hook up the redstone for the launcher to a T flip-flop of some type. That's probably going to have a pulse extender attached to it so that it opens like this for a few seconds before closing behind us. Actually, we might not even need a T flip-flop. We might just need a pulse extender. Yeah, I think that's probably the best approach. So we need a pulse extender, and then we'll have to make the system down here probably with tripwires or maybe a button or maybe something we walk over before we launch the boat out of the dispenser here would make sense to open it up and allow us to launch out as well. So I have to figure all that out still, but yeah, glad to have this top bit done. So let's go ahead and finish up this build. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we now have our secret boat dock complete. So here's what it's looking like. We moved over the tripwire from where it was over here to this section. We also added some slime blocks down here, and now we have this 3 by 3 working properly in conjunction with the slime blocks launching our boat down there. So what should happen is we should be able to hit the tripwire, launch into the air, and then drop straight down into our hidden boat dock on the inside of this little hill right here. So let's just see that in action. So if we come on down here to the ocean, plop our boat down, get on in, just paddle on out, and then go straight toward this tripwire bit right here. There we go, and then straight up and right into our boat dock. And the hole we just came through has closed back up right there already. So that is pretty cool. And then, yeah, this is like our little interior boat dock here. We can get in, we'll put this boat back in here, and then go through to our base on our merry way, doing whatever we want to do in our base. Once we're ready to launch back out, we can do that as well. So we come back through here, step on into the area over here with the dispenser. And what we're going to do is we're going to hit the button. It's going to dispense a boat. We're going to go straight forward all the way to this block right here, get launched straight up, and then go straight on out. So let's just see if that can work here. So button, boat, straight forward, up, and we're out. Right into the sea, and away we go, and then we can we catch it? Can we catch it? Yeah, there's the blocks being put back right there. So, fantastic. So yeah, guys, that is the hidden boat dock right there. It's pretty awesome to have like an interior boat dock in your base that you can use to get to and from the exterior. That is amazing. And yeah, boats are kind of weird in multiplayer sometimes, so yeah, that happens like that. So yeah, we just get that back, plop that right in there. So yeah, fantastic. Let me show you some of the redstone real quickly here. It's very, very basic, very, very straightforward stuff. So over here, I'll show you the redstone for the launching mechanism. So this is all there is to the launching mechanism. Just a piston underneath the tripwire up there. Activates this. And then after we get launched, this line activates, which then goes up to the top via a torch tower right here. So if we just get on in here, the torch tower goes up right here. And then, let's see, right here is where we need to tower up. So let's just get some blocks. Go straight up right here. There we go. So that torch tower just comes into a pulse extender, which then powers the triple piston extender and all the adjacent pistons as well. So all the other 5 pistons or so. And that's basically it. So the reverse system, this interior system works exactly the same way. So basically there's just a big delay going to the interior slime block launcher, and then this line hooks up with the other line right there to control this torch tower. So that's all there is, guys. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy, and super fun to use. So yeah, it feels like I'm like a Bond villain now. I got an interior boat dock in my own house. So awesome. So we still have a little bit to do here. We have to just decorate up now a little bit. Make sure everything is looking cool. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this same design pattern here. Then we'll make a exit here, which is going to eventually hook up to our ice boat road to the end, and possibly also to our guardian farm. We'll have to see. But yeah, I just have to decorate this up, and then we should be good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here is our fully 100% complete boat dock room. So we went ahead and added another module of the blue concrete and the cyan concrete powder over here, which I think looks really nice. And we also put in some paintings. We got a painting here, and we have a painting here that is sort of inset into the wall, which is fantastic. And the ladders definitely help to sort of break up the spruce wood a little bit. We also put in some crafting tables right here in the floor and all the corners here of the room. So that's fantastic. Over here we have another painting right here, as well as some anvils with some cyan carpets on top, which sort of goes well with the cyan concrete powder on this side. We also put an ender chest in there, so we got some extra storage right here. And then on this wall, instead of just having the plain dirt, we went ahead and put down some jungle wood logs, some spruce, and of course the cocoa beans. So that looks much, much better than just the plain dirt did. And same thing with this wall. We put down some spruce wood, some jungle wood logs, and we put a little bit of color here in the form of hay bales, as well as some flowers there. So that is the boat dock room fully decorated, guys. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we now have the hidden boat dock area complete and all decorated up, which I think is looking pretty good. And you might have also noticed this 3x3 gap here. This is actually a hallway that leads to another room I made over here. So this is like a buffer room that we're going to use for the ice boat road to the end, which is going to be right through these doors right here. And this room itself is actually connected up to our main area right over here. So here's our potion brewer we made in one of the previous episodes. So yeah, this is actually connected to the main base, so we can actually, circumnavigate this whole area right here. I think probably without much trouble. Yeah, pretty easy. And you see I also decorated this area over here with some anvils and some tripwires, and yeah, filled out this wall a little bit more here. So that's really nice. And so the idea is this room is going to serve as like a buffer between our base and the ice boat road to the end, which is going to be connected to the ocean biome and the end portal via an ice boat road, which is going to start probably around here. So like right here, I think is where it will start on these 2 blocks. And we already have, if I can get through here, there we go. Yeah, we already have these things hooked up to this dispenser here. So if I just go ahead and put some stuff in here, you'll see no matter which side I step on here, yeah, stuff will come out of the dispenser. So the idea is we're going to put the boats right in here, that we need to take to the end. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen right here. But before we get to work on this, I've actually decided we're not going to do this boat road today. Probably do that in one of the next episodes. I want to finish up a few other things I've wanted to do over here for a while. So first of all, let's just make our way over here. So in our old potion brewing area right here, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of this contraption down here. This is a 1-block infinite water source right here. I'm going to get rid of this, and I think what I'll do is I'll just put I'll make a new infinite water source here, which is going to be, I think, a lot cooler. So we're going to get rid of all this redstone and stuff and water and stuff down here. Just get rid of this, and yeah, just dig in here, get rid of this stuff and all this redstone here. Put a new infinite water source thing down here. Then I want to get rid of all this stuff. And let's just make sure all of our potion stuff is cleared out here. I think it is. Concrete pickaxe, and that's where we put our concrete for our concrete mass concrete powder converter. That's what it's called. A little bit of a tongue twister. But yeah, I want to get through here. And in here, I want to make this room here extend in this direction a little bit. So let's just get over this way. And let's take out all this. So I want to extend this, like, I want to say probably up to about here or so. And then I want to make a staircase down, which leads all the way down to our mining area. So this is where I sometimes mine out some materials. We were down here quite early on in the season. Yeah, you can see it right down here. You can see some of the beacons. 2 of the beacons, beacon clusters down here. But I want access to this area down here. Because, yeah, we can put something down here. We can also get some bats from down here if we need them. And then we can mine out from this area as well. So I'm going to make like a little bit of a staircase down here. All the way to this level. I think this is diamond level. Pretty sure. Yeah, 13. Yeah, so this is diamond level right here. We'll probably get rid of this rail line. But I just like access to the underground portion right here. So that's what we're going to do right here, I think. And so, let's just go ahead and get on up here. We got the jump boost here, which doesn't really help going up the staircase that much. But, yeah, we'll get up to the top here and start to make this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here we have it. This is our expanded room here. So this is now the mass concrete powder converter room, as well as the banner creation room. So, yeah, you can see we added some trapdoors and some anvils here to the sides of these cauldrons. We added a couple of blocks on this side and extended out the carpet here, and then of course we also have this staircase going down. Yeah, as far as the redstone functionality here, we have a dispenser that is actually serving as our infinite water source. So if I go ahead and get out some buckets here, and let's just put a bucket right in there. There we go. Gets the bucket filled up. And also, if we wanted to empty the buckets for whatever reason, we could do that as well. So basically this, yeah, will fill or empty any buckets placed into it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then, of course, you know, we'll put the water right in here. And we will need one more right there. And so this can now be used to wash off any of the banners. And the banners, I think we're going to put right here. Like, this is where we're going to display them. So let me just put these buckets right back down in here. You can see we went ahead and filled these chests up with some banner designs and also some blank banner designs. So we have all the colors of banners here, as well as all the dye colors, plus the things that you can use to modify banner designs with like vines, bricks, notch apples, daisies, etc. So yeah, this area is looking nice now. Also, we have ourselves a staircase that goes all the way down here. We can just quickly run down here. I haven't decorated the walls here because I actually ran out of jungle wood logs. So we need to get some more jungle wood logs before we can do that. But yeah, you can see it comes all the way down here, and then we can just scoot right on up here. And I think I'm going to go with this sort of pattern here with jungle wood logs, then 2 blocks, some pumpkin, or actually some jack-o'-lanterns, some jungle leaves, and then some carpet. For the side wall here, I think this first one I'm going to keep red mushroom, because it actually interferes with this room over here, like this corner block right here. So we'll keep this first section red mushroom, but I think the other sections, I think I'm going to go with some silk-touched ore. So we have some silk-touched coal right here, and then on these as well. But I think I'm going to go with like coal, and then we'll do like iron, then gold, then lapis, then redstone, then diamond, all the way down on the sides. So I think that's what we're going to do right here. So just a really basic staircase, but yeah, I think it will be useful in the future because we might need to go mining and get some more resources down there. So that's awesome. Speaking of banner creation areas, I think what I'll do now, I want to create one other little detail here using some black banners. And let's see, we're going to use some yellow, some orange, some black, some light gray, and we'll also need like a vine or two. And I think that should be good. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a potion banner. So let's see here, we're going to need an orange border at like this. So I want to make a brewing stand banner essentially. So we'll make that like this. We'll put an orange border. We want a cross here. That'll be like the main part of the brewing stand. We also want something not like that, other way around, like this. Yeah, okay. So it's looking like that right now. So I think this yellow thing is going to be the brewing stand, sort of like the rod, basically, for the brewing stand. We can just punch this back off, and let's just go ahead and put in, let's see, we want gray, light gray, across, like that. That'll be like the base of the brewing stand. And then we want, let's see, probably some border to this. Like that. Yeah, okay, so now we have a brewing stand that's mirrored right here. And let's see, let's get this back real quick. And we'll just put in the black on the bottom. And we need it to be a little bit higher to get the full brewing stand. So that should be it. That should be our brewing stand complete. Yeah, that's looking nice. That's looking real nice. Let's go and copy it first here. Get a couple copies of this. Let's just do all these copies. 3, 4, that should be good. Perfect. So we'll display one here. Our brewing stand banner. Yeah, that looks pretty good, I think. And let's come over here and compare it to the brewing stands in here. Or over here, rather. So if I put this down here, that's pretty close. That's pretty close, I would say. Got the gray base, the yellow rod that sort of supports it, and then, of course, the side bits where the potions go. So, yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So we can put this banner. Let's put this... Let's see. Where can we put this over here? Let's see. That one there. I guess we put it here. Or here, maybe? Might work. On the sides. Maybe one lower than that. Maybe like there. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Perfect. Alright, so that's a little detail we add there. So, yeah, I got the brewing stand banners, which are really useful, look really cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so there is one final thing I want to talk about today, and one final thing I want to do. So let's just go ahead and use our Elytra launcher to get on out to where we need to be for this thing. So we're just going to launch on up and out. There we go. Except, what? Oh, this is the pen of the horses. Whoops. Hang on. Did I hit a horse right there when I launched out? That was really weird. Might have been a lag spike. Let me go down and check that out again. That was really bizarre. Alright, so we come on through here. Come on out here. Let's check this out one more time here. There we go. That's better. I must have hit a horse or something. But anyways, yeah. Let's go ahead and head on out here. Because the final thing I want to talk about is the Elder Guardian. The final Elder Guardian we have on Elder Island. So this guy should be hanging out right over here. Yep. Hopefully he's still there. Yeah, he's still there. Yep, there he is. This guy's been hanging out here for a few months. And I think in the next few episodes, we're going to move him to a permanent home. So, yeah, one of the Elder Guardians we moved to spawn as part of the How Do We Get Here advancement. And one of the Guardians we used on a prank on Mumbo Jumbo. So I think this guy is going to actually go onto that island right over there. I think that's where we'll put him. And so I need you guys to come up with a name for this guy, because we're going to put him in a permanent house over on that island right there. So yeah, if you guys come up with a name for him, that would be amazing. Anything goes as far as the name. You know, we can make it, you know, Edgar or Layla or whatever you guys think. But I'm going to pick one of the comments this episode that suggests an Elder Guardian name and choose that for the permanent name for this Elder Guardian. And so, since we're going to move this guy over to this island, that means that we no longer need one of these rail lines here. And Ren wants to talk to me. I'll talk to him in just a second here. But we no longer need this rail line. And I need a glass of milk here. There we go. And Ren apparently has just found the snowman. Snowman prank. So highly recommend you guys go and check Ren's video out on the snowman prank that we did with False for Halloween. But we no longer need this rail line here. So we're just going to go ahead and take this down. And yeah, well, we don't need this rail line anymore. So we'll take this down. Tango also has some treats at his base, so he might find some there. But yeah, I'll go ahead and take this rail line down, and I'll be right back. So there we go, guys. We now have the railway here taken down, and it's definitely looking much less cluttered over here in this area. So that is a fantastic development there. So now that we got that railway taken down, guys, I think I'm going to call that an episode for now. We got a lot done today. We got the interior boat dock complete, both the entrance and the exit. We got the buffer room done, and we also got our base expanded in this direction with the creation of the banner area, as well as this staircase here, which I'll finish up soon. But guys, that is going to be it for me today. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please do leave a like, and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.